What's up, guys? Pro Fanatic here. If the camera angle is a little weird, I'm using the GoPro because my other camera is dead and I didn't really want to wait. And this over here is my TV. I just tried to how to just turn it and made it kind of not get out in the camera as much, but it's still very much in the camera, which I have it on wide mode, so it kind of catches like everything that's right here. So. But anyway, the point of this video is I'm going to show you guys my rod and reel stuff that I normally use, because I've been getting a whole bunch of questions at school, and I got a couple of people telling me, oh hey, well, how many rods and reels do you have, and what rods and reels do you have, what do you normally run them on? So I figured I'd just make a video about it, that way, you know, everybody could just know. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. This is my crankbait Skeeter Reese. I'm pretty sure this thing is 7 foot, and it is paired up with my Abu Garcia bait casting reel with a right now it's got fluorocarbon on it. This is my Max Winch fluorocarbon reel, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 5:4 to 1 gear ratio. And I haven't used any of my bait casters in a while, because I obviously haven't been fishing in a while. But last time I used this, I don't think I caught anything with it. And I don't think this one has ever actually had a fish on it technically, because I got a really bad backlash because, you know, I haven't been fishing in a while. So last time I tried to cast it, I backlashed a bunch because I had my settings to a lot too loose. So yeah, I got a big backlash and I got mad, so I just cut all the line out, and then I re-spooled it when I got home. And right now I'm running fluorocarbon on this, because like where I live, I run fluorocarbon on all of my reels, because where I live, there's not really a lot of vegetation besides like wood. And if you get wood, then it's not really that thick, if you know what I mean. So there's no need for me to normally run braid. And if I do run braid, it's mostly because I'm fishing like really thick stuff, or I'm flipping lily pads, or I'm trying to get like a crawl or a jig somewhere in there or something like that. So I'm pretty sure I just got this year on my birthday, I'm pretty sure, or somewhere close in that area of my birthday. And I don't think you guys have seen this. It's really bright yellow. It's 7 foot tall. It's I paired up with my Abu Garcia 4 to 5 gear ratio, Max Winch. It even had, yeah, it says, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has all the specs right there. That's not what I'm reading. I was just trying to make an educated guess, but on here it says that it is a 7 foot. The lure weight is about 14 to 1/4 to 3/4, and it says the line width is about 10 pound test to 17 pound test, and then it's a medium fast action rod. So yeah, I picked this up at Walmart actually, whenever they had it on sale. I'm pretty sure this thing was like $100 and something bucks just for the rod alone. And then the reel was like, I think 50 or 60 bucks. So I'm trying to like ball out on a budget, but I mean, for me, it works sometimes it don't. But let's go to the next reel. The next reel is a Abu, I'm pretty sure it's an Abu Garcia. Hold on. No, it's Pin. I don't know exactly what make and model this is. Hold on, it says Pin Fierce 2 3000. 6:2 to 1 gear ratio. I don't really know like all of this. Like I don't really know gear ratios and stuff, but I just can tell you I've had my, you know, preference using it and all this. The rod is a Fierce 2 graphite pin. This is red and black. It's pretty big actually. It's a very finesse rod, I would pretty much say. The reel 6:2 to 1 gear ratio. I've caught like 3 fish with this thing, and that was in my my bass fishing with my dad video. That's got a 380, I think, no, not 380, 326 views, I think, right now, which is awesome. I didn't think I would get that many views on that video, but I posted it on Facebook, I posted it on Instagram, I didn't post it on Snapchat. but I did post it everywhere else pretty much, and I actually really like this pole. It helped me catch those fish, and I didn't even feel that that one fish was on that I caught in that video, because this is kind of heavy for a finesse rod, and I didn't feel my, like, I didn't see my rod bending at all or giving any resistance, so I didn't even know I had one of those fish on. But the other one I actually caught with this using a crankbait, so if that tells you anything, this is a pretty good rod. But yeah, I've actually caught a couple fish with this whenever I was fishing with my dad. I haven't really used it since. My dad actually gave this to me on Christmas of last year. I went down to his house and he was wanted to give me something for Christmas, so he pulled this out of his closet and gave it to me, and I got to take it back home. And yeah, this reel's been treating me good, everything. I haven't even switched out the line on it. It's still running fluorocarbon right now. It has mono and braid and how much you can use of it in fluorocarbon and all that. So I don't really know much about that, but oh well. Anyway, it's pretty much the second rod. I've had some really good success with that one. This one is kind of new. I'm pretty sure this one's only 6 foot. It's a 6 foot Jimmy Houston Vulture XT paired up with a Pulse Quantum, the Quantum Pulse reel. This is a 6.6 rod. I'm pretty sure it's just a 6 foot rod. I don't know what gear ratio the reel is. Hold on, I'm sorry to find it. 6 to 1. So this is pretty fast. I normally either use this for jigs or crankbaits because it's kind of the rod is kind of small. Because I'm 5'7" and this thing is actually just going up to right here. So, I mean, this is a pretty small rod if you ask me. But anyway, I normally use this for jigs and spinnerbaits and stuff like that nature. But yeah, if you want to see the reel here, the reel is. I think I made a video on this around the Easter time, and that's pretty much that. I haven't really used it much, really. I tried taking it with my, hold on. I tried to take it with me with my dad fishing, and it didn't really work because I backlashed so hard. Anyway. Okay, this is a pole that y'all probably all know about if you've been watching for a little while. I used to use this for creek fishing before I got one of the rods I'm about to talk about. But this is a Jimmy Houston Hog Hunter XLT Pro. It is a 5.2 to 1 gear ratio. It's running fluorocarbon. I actually haven't changed out the line in this in like 2 years. I haven't used this a lot. Right now it's kind of loose and stuff, so like this is my rod that I let my friends use. My dad got this for me like whenever I was around 8. I don't even know how, like maybe whenever I was around 10 or something, but he got me this a long time ago, and I've had it for a really long time. This is probably the oldest reel that I have right now. Definitely the oldest reel that I have right now. So rod and reel setup. It's camouflage, as you can see. I got it for my birthday like a couple years ago. It's been through a lot. I've caught a lot of fish with this one. It's only like 6 foot. I've caught a lot of fish with this, but it's kind of in retirement now. I don't really use it as much as I used to because it's got a lot of problems and I'd have to go fix it. But that's it for that one. I've caught a lot of fish on that. I think I caught one of my biggest popper fish on this rod. And yeah, so let's keep going. This is my Bass Pro Shops tournament special rod and reel setup. I think this is a 6.3 to 1. Yeah, 6.3 to 1 gear ratio reel. This is actually my speed because I am left-handed when it comes to fishing. So this is kind of what I like to use, and I can actually throw better. This is probably one of my favorite bait casting reels. Don't get me wrong, these two are good, but I really like this one because it's actually left-handed, and I like this how I like to fish with all my reels. And the other ones are right-handed, and it doesn't really work very well, but I can still use them. I'm kind of ambidextrous, not really though. Anyway, this is probably one of my favorite reels. I've caught like 2 fish on this. I haven't really caught a lot of fish on it. This is definitely 6 to 7 foot. This one is 7 foot, so let's just compare these real quick. No, they're both 7 foot. Yeah, they're both 7 foot. I did not think that these were both 7 foot. Guess this one's 7 foot. This is a Bass Special Tournament special. This was my crankbait and rod for a little while. but now it is more. Well, it's still my crankbait rod, but now it's more of my spinnerbait rod, or a maybe a buzzbait rod, or like spoon rod or something like that. I just use this kind of for everything, really. I can use this for jigs if I want to, like those kind of style baits is what I normally throw this with. 6:31 gear ratio, so it's pretty quick. It's a 7 foot, 7 foot, and it's a fast action pole. So yeah, I've only caught like 2 fish on it, and they were like 1 pounders. So, but you can pretty much fill everything with that pole. I will give that pole that. You can fill a lot with that pole. And this is probably the most seen one on camera died. Yeah. So we're back anyway. But right now I have, this is probably the most seen one on my channel. This is my Mike Iaconelli Abu Garcia 2 bearing 5:2 gear ratio creek fishing rod that I always use. It breaks down, so that's a good thing. This is not really a creek fishing rod, but it's like a rod that I can use for like creek fishing, which is what I use it for. And this is normally a rod that's used for like maybe 6 or 7 year olds, so I don't really worry about it that much. But yeah, this thing is really not that old. I think I got it like last year. It's Mike Iaconelli's. It's Abu Garcia. Is pretty much all I got to say about it. You probably see this in most of my videos. I don't even think it's a 6 foot. It's like 5 foot something. It doesn't even tell you like the specs or anything. It's just like 5. I'm pretty sure it's like 5 foot something. It's like really, really, really short. So anyway, I charged up the camera so it should not die on me this time. But all I wanted to say is I thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. My views have also went down like a lot because I stopped making videos for like a month. Let's try to get my views back to where they were when, whenever I was getting like 50 views a week. Can we do that, please? But anyway, I want you guys to go check out BassmaterElite. He'll be in a card. I forgot if it's here or if it's here, but he'll be a card. There'll be a card somewhere right here or here to his channel. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. I'll be making another video next week. Oh yeah, by the way, a couple of updates. My dad just got a boat, so I'll probably be going out on that soon. And it's actually a bass boat, so we'll actually be able to go out and fish and stuff, and we'll get some more footage. Thank you guys for getting that one video to 328 views. That's the most views on my channel ever, so that's a thing. And next week's video is probably going to be a tackle review about all my stuff. I might make it a little bit early and put it out on like a Tuesday or something. I don't know when I'm gonna put that video up. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Put that like button, subscribe if you're new. That's all the updates that I have for y'all right now. Next video will be next week. Peace out.